welcome to yet another edition of the Spatial Coaching Conversation. Today's episode is on how do we use mental spatial tools while working with children. Children are way more perceptive about their mental space and about how they are sensing the people and objects and activities of the world. The hard work is actually on the front of the coaches who, because of their adult notions, sometimes don't know how to play. So you do the work, you do the hard work of first and foremost building rapport with the child. And building rapport with the child also includes understanding and doing some history taking with the parents, finding out his or her favorite activities to do, their cartoon characters that they like, if they do watch cartoons, or their animals that they like, the bugs, the spiders, the sharks, the dinosaurs. All of that is very helpful information. And up your game with regards to this world, and then be ready to go down on the floor and play. There are different ways to work with the children. Once you have built the rapport and you have figured out what is the way that the child is connecting best with you, you can use either art, that is just drawing, sketching, or you can get a whole set of little toys, maybe their favorite dinosaurs or bugs or, various cartoon characters. It's just to ensure that the parents bring a whole bunch of those little toys, replicas, and you can play with that. You can even play with coins. You can also go on the floor and play act the whole thing. Now, here is the thing. Children will easily tell you who they want to be, which persons they want to be close to them and which persons they don't like being close to them. And so you can have them lay out their world. So, for example, if they say they're having issues in the classroom, you can have them represent various toy characters as their friends and teachers and staff members of the school and have them lay it out and keep playing with the position. So, supposing a teacher is in a particular position, try and bring that teacher position closer to the child. And the child also should have a character in that particular game and bring that teacher closer to the child and notice what happens. Bring some other friend closer, bring some staff person closer, bring some friends farther away, or move some of the teachers or staff further away and just notice the reaction. Now, those reactions and the way they respond to it will give you a sense of how they are experiencing the people around them in the classroom and what is bothering them. Now, when you sense something is shifting, like if a person is being brought close, they say, no, I don't like that person. You may want to just have a story, a chat, an easy conversation about it. If they really miss someone, if they're moved away, you can ask questions. What do they mean to the child and what do they bring and how do they, connect with that person? And it'll give you some good information, and that information can be passed on to the parents. Uh, Now, besides the people in a person's life, it can be in the classroom, and you can do the same thing in the family structure too. And then you will know which relative or attendant or staff member in the house may be affecting the child positively or negatively. And you can ask questions. It can be insightful. It is not a black and white kind of information, but rather whatever the child resists doing or avoids doing is an area of conversation. So then the coaching conversation can start in, which can yield other information. There is another way in which you can work with children. Some of the children these days, especially within the Indian schools, suffer from bullying, in which case you may want to work with their self-image. The ways of working with self-image is available if you took a coaching session with a mental spatial coach, or you took a training in mental spatial tools. Either of it will equip you on how to elicit the self-image, how to help the child elicit the self-image. And it can be done in an adult form for some children, and some children you can just do it as drawing, as art. And children really good at representing themselves, so they will do it. They will speak about it, they'll talk about it. And what you need to be doing in such a case when they feel they're being bullied is they need to have a self-image which is, which is grand, which is majestic, like two and a half times their usual self-image. The thing is, in a bullying condition, the bully is able to believe because he or she believes that the other person is weak, uh, which means they perceive that the other person's self-image is low. When you are able to when the child is able to resist by just projecting a sense of being way more than they are being perceived, then the bully gets it. Physiologically, the bully gets it. And I have a cold and a sneeze is coming. Right. Well, no, it's better. And so the bully can perceive physiologically there's a shift in this child, and they tend to not go about it, and they pass through, and the child can enter into the classroom as is needed. So there are wonderful tools with self-image work for children in case of bullying and other issues. There are ways with which you can work with children on various issues, whether it is, certain issues in a classroom or family or sadness, or even picking up on abuse that might be going on. Reach out to a mental spatial coach. You can also take training. Certificate training in mental spatial tools is open to everyone. Coaches and trainers and therapists could use a diploma in practitioner training, which will really equip you on how to coach your clients. So then there are wonderful tools, and I hope you will be able to use them. Please reach out to our website for more information. And if you like this channel, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment in the channel below. See you next week with another edition of the Spatial Coaching Conversation. Thank you.